Tony, how's it feel to have Hall of Fame after your name and getting ready for induction tomorrow?
I don't know yet. No, you know something? I still feeling the same. Tell you the truth, I don't know. I don't know how to feel. I like to be the Hall of Fame. I only know one thing. The people change my name. They used to call me Tony O or number 6 or so and so. Now they call me Hall of Fame. I think it's good. Who knows?
We'll take questions for Tony. Again, raise your hand and wait for the mics to come to you. Larkin over here.
Hey, Tony. Jackson Kurtz, KMBC TV. Tell me, what does it mean to you to be inducted into the Hall of Fame with Buck O'Neil and Minnie Manuso, and did you ever meet them?
I met Buck O'Neil many times in Kansas City. Every year he used to have a golf tournament. Very nice gentleman. He's a very funny, very nice. And Minnie Manuso, I remember when I was a little kid in Cuba working the farm to listen to the radio when he played for the Cuban team in the Winter League. I mean, Manuso is the big name for the Spanish ball players, especially for Cuba. He was like Jackie Robinson here in America. Plus, he was a very nice person, great human being.
Jesus, down front. Here you go.
Tony, felicidades, first of all. David Ortiz was talking about the lessons and the sacrifices that from talking to Luis Diant, of all the things players of your generation endured as far as being an African-American, black player, and what African-American players endured early in their careers. And when you think of Minnie Manuso to David Ortiz and all the sacrifices you all made so that David Ortiz can mention you today, do you think back to all those sacrifices?
Well, look, I don't believe for me that was a sacrifice. For me, it was a job. I play baseball. I enjoy baseball. I know I play here in America. America have a different rules. And today was a little bit of segregation, that we stay in different hotels. We eat in different restaurants. Sometimes they don't allow us to go to a different place. But that not bother the way that I play baseball. I know it was tough, but we had to put up with that if we want to succeed. If we want to succeed, we need a job, and we better try to do what we can do. I know when Manuso play, I think it was a little bit tough, a lot of tough, than when I play. And when I play, I remember a little bit what Jackie Robinson went through, because in 1961, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, we used to go to Florida and play in the spring training, and we not be able to stay in the same hotel or in the same restaurant. But I don't think that was a sacrifice for me. That just was a job, and you had to do it. If I don't want to do it, you know. But it was tough time, yes. But no, it was easy for everybody.
Randy, in the back.
Tony, Randy Shaver, congratulations. Talk a little bit about going in with Jim Cott. Rod Carew is here. Harmon Killebrew, you played with him. All these great twins. It just seems like a great big Twins weekend. Can you just talk about how special it is for you to be around Jim and Rod when you go in tomorrow?
This is a special for me because I like especially Jim Cott. I remember back in 1961, we played in the Australian League together in St. Petersburg, Florida. He already was in the big league, and he went to the Australian League, and we played a little bit in 1961 when Jim Cott. And Rod Carew, he was my roommate for 10 years. We have great times. And I tell everybody I was his babysitter when he first came out to the big league, because he was a very young man. He already was in the big league for a few years. But you know, I've been with Minnesota Twins for 61 years. Yeah, I have some great ball players too. You know, not my teammate, but players that I was able to coach, like a Kirby Puckett. Kirby Puckett was a special guy. But I like to go to tomorrow and to Hall of Fame for Jim Kaat. That is special.
On the corner there, looking.
Hi, Tony. Tom Henninger, Baseball Digest. You know, you think back 60 years ago, you're new to the country, you're still finding your way, learning the language, and I think you're always a confident hitter, but did you ever envision this is where it would all end?
No, exactly. I think I like when I play the games, I give 100%. I never expected I'd come to America to play baseball. My goal was to play baseball in Cuba sometime in the Winter Baseball League, one of those things in Havana. But because I grew up in the country, I don't have any goal to come to America to play. After one guy, scout of a Minnesota Twins, offered me the opportunity to come to America. Yeah, after I play these games, I play with a lot of great ball players. I see a lot of my teammates and a lot of the players that I play on different ball clubs. They went to the Hall of Fame. I say, you know, I maybe have a chance to get into the Hall of Fame. But I don't know to be in the Hall of Fame. Yeah, I still, you know, think about how how important it is to be in the Hall of Fame. Because I play for Minnesota. I've been for Minnesota for 61 years. Many great things happened to me in Minnesota. I like it. They built a beautiful statue for me in front of the stadium. I never dreamed of something like that to happen to me. Every time I go by the stadium, I laugh about because I say, hey, man, they did a good job. It's beautiful. And who believe it, the guy from the Fama in Cuba go have a statue in front of the stadium here in America. It was unbelievable. And now to be in the Hall of Fame, what to say? I could be next to a lot of great ball players, but more important for me, it's a lot of fans, a lot of people right now that see me and they see me different. They go out the way and they say, Tony, I've been waiting for that for a long time. That was more important for me.
Down in front here, Evan.
Tony, felicidades.
Gracias.
David en MLB.com en español. ¿Qué tan contento está usted por estar por fin después de tanta espera? Y segundo, ¿qué tan contento está por contar con la presencia de sus hermanos que están aquí con usted en este fin de semana?
Bueno, para mí es un tremendo placer. Estoy muy contento que mi familia y mi hermano que vino de Cuba, que jugaba también pelota con el team de Cuba por muchos años y representó a Cuba, pudo venir de Cuba, vino a Santo Domingo a los Estados Unidos y va a estar aquí reunido conmigo y mi familia aquí mañana, ya que mi familia no tuvieron la oportunidad de verme a mí a jugar ni un jueguito en las grandes ligas. Así que es para mí es un orgullo muy grande. I can understand what you...
Okay, you give the same answer in English.
Como dice, está muy bajito, no te oigo. No, okay. No, for me it's a pleasure that my brother have the opportunity to come from Cuba and be here in the United States and be here in the tomorrow for me to be inducted in the Hall of Fame. You know, they never have a chance to see me play here in the United States. I think it's a pleasure for me that he have that the big opportunity.
Like in here in the white.
Felicidades, Tony.
Gracias.
I wanted to ask you, you mentioned that you never imagined a kid from Cuba, from the farms of Cuba, would be receiving the highest honor in baseball.
what advice would you give to Cuban children in the farms today that want to be where you are sometime in the future?
Well, you know something, first of all, you have to be lucky that giving you the opportunity, but the first thing you have to do is enjoy yourself. If you play baseball, for me, play baseball is like go to school. You go to school, you do your homework, and you work hard, do your homework. You grade, go be better. If you play baseball and you be smart and practice, and do it the right way, you have a chance to improve and hustle. Every time if you want to get a chance for the scouts to see you or sign you, or somebody else, can be your friends, it can be your teacher, it can be your father, call the scouts, hey, go see my son, or go see this kid. Because for me, I was lucky. A ball player talked to another ball players and tell these guys, hey, I saw these guys play in the country that is a good ball player. He look like a good ball player. And he invited me to play for his team in the city. I played 2 games, 2 Sundays play for them. After he saw me play 2 games, he decided to offer me a contract. See, I was lucky. But you have to hustle, and he give it 100%, you know, all the time. And 2 things, if you play professional, and anything you do, remember, for me, God, my family, and my job was number 1. Pleasure coming later. See, if you want to sacrifice yourself and work hard and believe in that, you have a chance to do it. Because if you play professional and you're not being in line, you're not going to be around too long. Because people sometimes try to think that hey, I can do anything, they are one, nobody no find out. But as a professional, they know everything you do before you sign professional. I think you better, you know, give 100%, know who you hang around, and take care of yourself.
Got time for one more in the maroon on the end there, Evan.
Hola, Tony.
Hola.
Muchas felicidades.
Gracias.
Mi pregunta es, más que una pregunta, es si usted pudiera mandar un mensaje para los cubanos, que yo soy de ESPN Deportes, mi nombre es Damián Delgado, antes que, para todos los cubanos que nacimos allá, nos criamos allá y no conocimos la historia de Tony Oliva, no lo pudimos ver, como usted bien dijo, su familia no lo pudo ver, yo tampoco tuve la oportunidad de verlo. Un mensaje para esos cubanos que...
The question was that he wanted me to sign a message for the Cuban people who live here in the United States. I like him that he never had the opportunity to see me play baseball. Well, I want to tell you the one thing. You want me to sign a message in Spanish or in English? In Spanish, okay. Bueno, mensajes que yo le quiero decir es que si tú no me viste jugar y vive aquí en los Estados Unidos, primero te tienes que adaptar al sistema de los Estados Unidos, rápido. Entonces, en Cuba, si estás en Cuba, también y vienes para acá, te tienes que adaptar al sistema de los Estados Unidos para que aprenda todas las cosas aquí de Estados Unidos y que sepa que yo nací en Cuba, los primeros 21 años míos estaba en Cuba. Yo soy ciudadano americano y cubano, pero el corazón mío siempre está en Cubita y aquí en Estados Unidos. Es una cosa que uno nunca va a perder su país, de donde uno nació. Y yo tú sabes, le doy muchas gracias a todos los cubanos que están aquí en Estados Unidos, que muchos me soportan todo el tiempo, tú sabes, todo el tiempo que estoy aquí, ellos siempre tratan de ayudarme y darme, tú sabes, valentía para salir adelante. Yo les doy muchos saludos y les mando muchos recuerdos y con el favor de Dios, este triunfo mío no es mío, es para todos ustedes, para todos nosotros juntos. Tú sabes, para Cuba, para los que están en Cuba y los que están aquí en Estados Unidos también. Gracias.
Thank you, Tony. It's been a pleasure today.
Thank you, guys. Muchas gracias.